Hello vinyl freaks, it's the Danish record hunter here. And in this video, I'll tell you about the first album by the Fortabte Spillemænd, and the album is called Dagene, Dystre.
Sorte skygger over sneen, mon jeg når at se den tø og dø.
So let me translate the band name for you. No, it's not here on the cover actually. Actually the band name is not even on anywhere here. It's only the title of the record, but the band name, the Fortabte Spillemænd, you can translate that to something like the lost fiddlers, hopeless fiddlers, or the doomed fiddlers, you know? And it's not fiddle music in any way. As you could hear, it's psychedelic rock. And the album title is Dagene, Dystre. You can translate that to While the Days Are Gloomy. And yes, this album, it has its dark moments. There are some songs here that are kind of bleak in a way and very atmospheric. Even though it's like most of the songs, they have this fuzz guitar. It's not super heavy, it's like kind of laid back in a way, but lots of piano here as well. But the fuzz guitar here is nice. It really sounds like something from the late 60s, you know, has this fuzz sound to it. And this album is from 1971. Actually, I have this Danish rock encyclopedia, and in here it says that the record was put out in like January 1972. But that's how it was with albums when they were pressed at the end of the year and was postponed until the next year, like January 1972, because on the label of the record it says 1971. So there's a little bit of confusion there. You can look upon it as a 1971 album and a 1972 album. I just choose to say 1971. That's what the label says. That's what's gonna be also standing there on my vinyl rip of the record when it's gonna be on my channel. So the record was put out on the Demos label, and you can see here it was the 5th release by Demos. And on the back here I have a couple of other Demos records from my collection. Like here, it's the first solo album by Dystre, the eccentric frontman from Rødemor. And yeah, Demos was this socialist label that also published books. And yeah, Dystre, he was in Rødemor, and you can see them. That's the album here, Grillbarn. It's I think it's their most popular record, along with Hjemlig Hygge. But Hjemlig Hygge, I think it has some okay moments, but this one is much better in my opinion, Grillbarn. And yeah, there's also Jammers Minde up here. The A side has this long suit that goes in many directions. There's some nice fuzz guitar on it. The B side, however, is a lot better, and there's 2 songs there that sounds like the Fortabte Spillemænd. It has the same kind of vibe. And then last but not least we have Summe from Greenland, and this is a brilliant record. Many people who are interested in 70s Danish 70s rock and also the Demos label, I think so, because I've seen it a lot, people mentioning that the 2 best releases from the label are the Fortabte Spillemænd and Summe. So and I cannot disagree with that. Both they are just terrific. So yeah, let's get to the record here. The lyrical content of the Fortabte Spillemænd on this record, it's powerful stuff. As you can see in the lyrics when you sit down and study it, they were pretty much up against the established society, and they were writing songs about the more weak groups in society. And when I'm saying weak, it's groups of people in society that are looked down upon. And here they sang their songs about mentally ill people, drug abusers, homosexuals. There's one song here that is very powerful, and it's called De Homofile. When you listen to that song, you realize how relevant it is even today. I think it's pretty safe to be a gay person in Denmark nowadays, but even today I think that as a gay person you must be careful wherever you go, because there are always some tyrants out there in society, and I think there's still a risk that some will beat them up, you know? And then you look at some countries where it's getting frowned upon to be gay. And so I think this song, it's written back in maybe the late 60s, early 70s, and that even to see that nothing really has changed. Of course, in Denmark we have pride and everything, and I think that most people, they are just like seeing being homosexual as normal today. But when you read the lyrics for this song, probably it wasn't like that in the 70s. Very powerful song here, and just a very nice record. And really, some of the songs here, they're bleak. Like, let me see here. This, I can just show you here the gatefold. It's a little bit different. Some of the demos records, they have like a pocket inside with the record sleeve, and there are those nice illustrations. Look kind of gothic to me, some of it. You can see here, and the song titles here as well. So there's like the song here called Kronstadt 1921. Man, that song, it's bleak too, very dark. And the same thing with the opening track of the record that you heard in the intro of this video, Sangen om Lucifer, the song about Lucifer. That one is dark too. I think you really have to read it again and again to understand completely what it's about. But I have a feeling that, you know, some songs you have to interpret them in your own way and understand them. But it's some dark stuff. So yeah, cool record. Let's listen to some samples.
Til jer, som har støttet hinanden, fordi kærlighed ikke er fri. I kan ikke gå sammen på gaden, hvor der frit sælges pornografi. I bliver tålt, men heller ikke mere. Og jeres driftsliv bliver kaldt unormalt. Det er jer, som har evnen til at elske, men det er de andre, som siger, at det er galt. Opstanden er i gang. kæmper kun med våben, som ikke koster blod. De vil have, man skal forstå dem, der kæmper de imod. Men de andre skvader hoveder, de må sejle deres egen sø. Og alle der narkomaner skal isoleres på en øde ø. Den løse sociale problemer. Vi tror stemmefiskerne i hvert fald.
So I hope that you liked what you heard, and please check out my vinyl rip of the record. It's gonna be on my channel very soon, so please take care and peace out.